So hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it's that time again. I went home bargain, stock up on lots of cleaning bits and to see if there was anything for Halloween. So if you want to see what I picked up, then keep watching. So I took my own bag with me from another time, a massive one, but I didn't fill it. And to be honest, just gonna move this out of the way. But to be honest, I didn't go crazy. Like, I wanted to stock up on cleaning things because the house is long overdue a really good clean. Now the kids are slowly starting back into school, and I wanted to see if there was any Halloween stuff, which I did. And yeah, I was quite surprised because at least in my home bargains, I walked in and they all have a very similar layout, at least the ones I've been to. And when I finally got to like the seasonal stuff, you know when you're on an aisle and there's two sides, on the right was Halloween, just on that one aisle. And then on the left, it was Christmas. And I was like, oh, crikey. Like, I wasn't expecting to see Christmas. And then the next aisle after that, both aisles were both Christmas. And then, well, both sides were Christmas. And then the aisle after that, both sides were Christmas. So there was loads of stuff in. And Halloween is dwindling. So if you do want to get things specifically from, say, home bargains, I will probably go sooner rather than later because it's a very, very festive in there at the moment, which is kind of exciting to think we've got all that good stuff to come. But let me show you what I've got. I'm going to start with food because I didn't get loads. And the first thing I picked up were these. It's these lentil chips, sour cream and onion taste. And I can't remember where it was that I saw this. Could have been TikTok, could have been Instagram. I have no idea. I was flicking through. Another mum said that these taste very much like these sticks that you get in the, you know, the Dairy Lee Dunker pots. And my kids really like them. So I thought, oh, they'd be quite a nice addition to a packed lunchbox. And it's a fairly large bag. I only bought one bag because if, like, hopefully they like them. If they don't, then there's no waste and stuff. But we'll try those out and see what there's like. There was also a maple bacon flavour, I think it was as well, but I went for them. I had to get these when I saw them. Reese's dipped pretzels. So they're bite-sized pretzels dipped in peanut butter candy and drizzled with milk chocolate, and they just look brilliant. I'm a big Reese's fan, and Bill is going that way as well, so I mean we'll all enjoy them, but I'm just really excited to try them because I've never seen those before. I got some Nesquik mix. I've spoken about this on like other videos and like grocery hauls and stuff. For children, my children are incredibly fussy about cereals. Like, there are certain ones they just don't like them. Bill especially is not a big cereal fan. But I got some normal Nesquik. I went somewhere yesterday, I can't remember where it was. Oh, it was Aldi. And I just grabbed them on a whim and they all ate them this morning and there was no moaning, which was quite nice. So, no, they're not the most nutritious. Actually, oh, that's not that bad. They're a lot better than they used to be, and they include vitamins B6, B3, B5 and iron to help nourish minds. So I got those because I thought I'd try the mixed ones as well, and then at least we've got cereal for a bit, because I end up having to do like really fancy breakfasts and stuff, which sometimes in the morning before the school run is not always, like, you don't always have time, do you? I picked up these Bliss bars, the dark chocolate and coconut ones, because they're like very Bounty-esque, and I love coconut and I also love dark chocolate, so those are just for me. And then now I'm going to move on to just like body skincare thing. We have run out of shower gel like for ages, to the point where like we've been using the kids stuff, and every time we go to the shops one of us has forgotten it since we got back from holiday. So I picked up those, and then ironically this morning I saw that Mark had actually picked up his own shower gel, so he's not using this one. He's picked up like a Radox, like green one, so that's what he's going to use, and I'm going to use Imperial Leather, Polynesian Spa, the Passion Flower and Almond Milk, because I really, really like that one, and I do buy this one quite a lot. So got some shower gel. I won't be smelling like children's, I don't know, like sparkly berries or whatever it was called. And then I also picked up some new shampoo. Actually, if you have a recommendation for a shampoo and conditioner, please let me know down below in the comments, because for a long time, and I really do rate it, I was using that function of beauty, and to be fair, I really enjoyed it, but they come in quite big bottles, and obviously you can adjust when your subscription comes and stuff, but ultimately it was more on the pricey side, and I did like it, but I also found that the pumps on the bottles got damaged a lot, really heavy bottles, and like the expense of it, I thought I'm not going to use this anymore. And I've been using the L'Oreal Elvive, you know, the lilac bottle, but I have noticed that I feel like it might be slightly too heavy for my hair. I've got fine hair, but a lot of it, haven't we all? I feel like everybody says that. And I just felt like it was not lasting as well, particularly like these front pieces. And I am due to have a haircut at the end of the month, so that will help that a little bit. I feel like it's going quite a bit. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So I wanted to try something new. And if you have any solid recommendations, I want like hydration, I want a bit of volume, I want, you know, like nice shiny hair, but I don't want it to be too weighed down by anything too rich. Let me know. But in the meantime, I picked up these Garnier Ultimate Blends, natural origin, 96% ingredients. It's a vegan formula, and there's no silicone, which gives it that natural feel. And I got the stuff for frizzy hair because my hair can be quite fly away. I wouldn't say it was dry, and again, I feel like that would weigh my hair down. And I wouldn't say that, like, there was another one for fine hair, which I guess mine is technically, but I don't always find the fine hair ones are as nourishing as they could be as somebody that has like balayage. Like, you do need a bit of moisture on the ends where they've been bleached. So I got those two, and I'm like at Daisy's age now, whatever I use on my hair I will typically use on hers too, because, you know, she's getting older and she's trying to grow her hair out and stuff. But I'm really hopeful that these will be nice, because I've used the mask, you know, the banana hair mask before, which has been lovely. So I'm praying that these will be good too. And if you've tried them, let me know. So got those. And then the final item that I suppose is like health, beauty, skincare related, we're reaching there, are these, just some toothbrush heads. They're universal ones. You can also buy them on Amazon, which I do tend to do normally, but I just saw them and I thought, oh, for $1.99 for 4, I'll get them. Me, Bill, Daisy and Stan all have electric toothbrushes, but Mark doesn't like them because he doesn't like the buzzing in his mouth. Where I love the buzzing. I don't know, I just do. But that will be a new toothbrush head for all of us, because we took the last ones away on holiday and I feel like it would be hygienic with all the travel to change them now. So I got those, which I'm excited to use. I can pretty much guess that Bill will have the greeny aqua coloured one, Stan will get blue, Daisy will get pink, and I will get yellow. Then on to, another random item actually, before I get on to what I consider to be the fun stuff, which says a lot about me. Got some cat food from my kitties because we ran out of 2 pouches this morning, and they are obsessed. They really like this Felix, as good as it looks, and this is Ocean Feast selection in jelly, so I got that for them. They'll be very happy because it's like the morning chorus from cats. Like when I get up, immediately I'll be like, meow, meow, meow. Elsa will like circle you like a shark and she will not stop meowing. And then Romeo, we call him Squeaky because he goes like that, and it sounds like he's talking, like he'll talk and you'll talk back, and then to a reply. It's so cute. Anyway, so I got those, and then cleaning stuff. The main thing that I went in for, just because we're just running out of everything, and I really want to do a good clean. I would love to be able to do a bit today, but we'll have to see what Stan thinks, because he's basically, to not drag this out, Stan is my youngest if you're new to my channel. He's just started school in reception this week. But in my school, or at their school, they do things slightly different. So instead of like maybe a few taster days and then going in full time, The first week they do until 11:45, so 9 till 11:45. The second week they do 9 until 12:30, and that includes having lunch at school. The next week they do 9 till 3, but the actual normal hours for school are 8:45 and 3:15. So you kind of have to wait around 15 minutes either side to pick up the other two, which is a bit of a ball ache, but what can you do? And then finally the week after that is normal time. So that's why I've been a bit quiet recently, because it's just, I've not got physically enough time. I've actually got less time than what I would have when he was in preschool, because of just the way it's all worked out. So that's why I've been a bit quiet, because I've had to prioritise getting them into school anyway. But yeah, we need a big clean to this house now they're back at school. I want to write things. I want to like just go through and like do a few jobs that I wanted to do for the last 6 weeks but couldn't, and it's definitely a priority. So I got 2 blue because I recently got some toilet cleaner for the downstairs toilet anyway, but the 2 upstairs ones are en suite in the family bathroom. We'll need some soon, and I love this. I love that it's pink and I love the smell of it. So yeah, I picked up 2 of those. Next thing I picked up was some fairy, pomegranate and grapefruit. I have 2 amber glass bottles with pumps and by your kitchen sink, and I fill one up with hand soap and one up with fairy, and these really do last ages, these little bottles, but we're running low, so I knew I would have to get some eventually. So I picked up this scent because I've not had it in a while. It's nice. Next thing that I got was Mrs. Hinch's new range. This was quite exciting. They had lots of different things from, it's all laundry stuff. So the pods, the bold pods, like a smaller pack and a huge bag. They had scent boosters, they had air freshener, and the gel, and also the Lenore. So these are the ones that I picked up. So I got the air freshener, which is frosted pine and eucalyptus, and I haven't smelt it yet. It looks like this. The whole range is really pretty actually. So I'm gonna do a spray. Oh, it's like Sexy Man meets Pine Tree. It's really nice. It's very like Christmas time, and this is what I mean. I obviously went in for strictly like cleaning Halloween, but I did get sucked into this festive range because I just thought it was one of those where when people catch on, it's going to be really hard to come by, and I just wanted to try it. So I got the gel. The packaging is all like frosted, you know, it's a bit Elsa, do you know what I mean, like frozen, and even on here as well, which is quite cute. And I got the gel because it's 26 washes, and then Lenore is 33 washes, and like they match up a bit better, whereas the giant bag of pods, obviously that's 2 in 1, but it was like, I think they're like nearly a tenner or something, and then the small ones just weren't like, there was only like 19 washes in, so I thought I would get these. So I'm really excited to try them, and I love the packaging, love what she's done with it. I also noticed that for the scent boosters and the pods, the smaller pack, they were in cardboard boxes now, which is more like environmentally friendly, like for recycling and stuff, so that was quite cool. So I picked these up, and I will try and resist using them for a little bit. Maybe we'll see how we get on. We will see how we get on. This is so confusing because I've got like festive smelling stuff there, I've got toilet that also smells of flowers, I've got Halloween bits over there, but then the next minute I've got Australian Escape, pineapple, hibiscus fragrant switches for each of the toilet, and it's just like, that's what Home Bargains was a bit like today. It was just, there was still some like spring summer bits in, loads of like gardening stuff still, but then there was a huge switch to like Christmas and Halloween, and there's just, I couldn't keep my head straight. But I just really like the way they look, to be honest. I thought like they look quite cute and would be cute in the toilet. So they're dry, when they're dry they're pineapple, and when they are wet after the flushing they smell like hibiscus. So I got one for each toilet, because I'm hot on the toilets, because when you've got 3 kids, they they go downhill very quickly. I got, speaking of toilets and bathrooms and that kind of thing, I got the Fabuloso Lemon Sherbet Bathroom Mousse. I really like this. It's suitable for vegans as well, if you were wondering. And you basically just spray it on, let it soak in for a bit, and I find it just like helps remove grime a bit better. So I'm gonna pop that over like bathrooms, downstairs loo, and our ensuite and stuff. Maybe try and do that today. But yeah, really like happy to find that. There was another one as well that was rhubarb, but felt like lemon was the way to go. And then the other thing that I got was exotic fruit and coconut. I believe this is new because I don't think I've seen this before. 1001 Carpet Fresh, just because I find this useful with having pets. It just freshens up the floor a bit, like after you've done a hoover and stuff. So got them, and then finally we'll go on to the Halloween bits. So the first thing, I'd seen these a bit on TikTok, and when I got there was only one orange one left, and then the other ones were brown, but every single one, and I'm being honest here, was damaged like this. So they are meant to be stuck on with like a glue gun. Now I have a glue gun, and when I noticed how it was stuck, you can see there, I thought, oh, I'll just repair it, but I'm not paying full price for that. So I asked at the till, and instead of £6.99, I got it for like £2.50 or something like that. So all I'm gonna do is pick the excess glue off and then glue it back on myself. But you put batteries in, it has these little tiny, you know, wire lights, and they light up, which is quite nice. So I'm going to, it looks like actually some of them might have been actually stuck. This bit might have been stuck inside to keep it into place, so I'll have a fiddle with it. But if you do spot them, they are absolutely beautiful. And I'd heard that they were a bit of a dupe for like the, is it Lights for Fun? Do something similar. And I don't know if you can see, but it's all speckled and mottled. And Mark broke one of my pumpkin decorations. It was early on this year. He was like faffing with some stuff in the garage and like was not being very careful, and then one of them fell out of the storage bag that it was in, and I was like, but no, it was fine. We moved on, but I'm well within my rights to replace it. So this is one of them, and I think for me, like, I know some people are like, yeah, Halloween. I go big on Halloween like the week of for the kids, but I'm more of an autumn gal, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm more likely to have pumpkins, like leaves, little like autumn touches around the house, as opposed to, you know, like skeletons and stuff, because that's more my vibe. But doesn't mean to say that I don't put some crazy stuff up on the week of Halloween. I always get these every year, and I was looking out for them. The Ghost Mallow toppers for hot chocolate. So they look like that, and they're just dead sweet, and we enjoy a hot chocolate. The kids particularly love them, and we always make them as it gets colder. So I just thought this would be nice to pick up, put in my baking cupboard where I tend to keep things like that, and then have them ready for October. Other things that I picked up, again along a similar vein, I got these milk chocolate coins, Halloween themed ones, and I'm actually going to keep these for packed lunches. You know, like if you ever do themed lunches, I like that kind of stuff, and I enjoy doing it for the kids. So I've got those to add into lunch boxes and stuff, or like little treats. So again, I'm going to stash those away. This was a fab find. They also had a black and gold one that was all like hocus pocus witches kind of thing, but this was more child themed. So you've got a Frankenstein, you have Eat Up Witches, a vampire, Eat, Drink and Be Scary, a what's that called, a mummy, No Tricks Just Treats, and then a little like pumpkin in the middle. And I love these little dishes for when we have like friends around and stuff. And they're fun to use. Like when I do little picky platters for the kids, like I get a lot of use out of these. And if they have play dates, or if we have like a little Halloween get together, it would be really cute to have this for, you know, that purpose. And it was about, I think it was about £1.99, which I just thought was really good considering like it's like melamine, I think, or plastic or something like that. But I just thought that was really sweet, so I picked that up. This was funny, and I paid £3.99 of my money for this, but it is a Scary Voice doormat sensor. You place the sensor under your doormat, step on the doormat, you activate the sensor. And I thought that sounded brilliant for trick-or-treaters and the like. So it says, welcome to the haunted house or enter at your own risk. So there's a try me button. You ready? Okay. And these are other noises. Like just scary ones. Welcome to the haunted house. At your own risk. Anyway, I got that. I actually don't know what it looks like, but I love making the house like fun for Halloween, for not just for my children, but also other people's children that come to visit, especially after, you know, like lockdown and stuff and all the things that they couldn't do. It means a lot to me now that if I can participate in something that is community based, I would like very much to do that and like put the effort in. So this is the sensor, and obviously when it feels pressure it will work once I've taken it off the demo version. But that, I just thought that was a fun thing that, you know, it'll last. I can bring it out every year, we can have a bit of fun with it, and I just think it was something as well that my kids were like, oh mama, that's so cool. And yeah, I like stuff like that, and I think I'll always be that way. It just makes me happy. I like seeing other people happy and doing like stuff like that. Anyway, the final things that I picked up, gummy body parts. I didn't go, they had loads of sweets, I didn't go crazy though, because I normally like pick up the bits as and when, because I don't want to spend loads of money all in one go on sweets. But these look quite cool. They were individually wrapped, and they're orange, strawberry and blueberry flavour gummy sweets. And you've got like fingers, fangs, eyeballs, brains, that kind of thing. So I thought that would be a good addition to our like little trick or treat box. And then finally, I think this is 59p, I got some pumpkin bunting just to put up somewhere. We have other Halloween decorations, which obviously like the ones that we can reuse, I keep to one side in the garage, so we'll get those out as well. But it's just so weird, isn't it? I just feel like it was warm and sunny for ages, and to be honest with you, it kind of still is. It keeps saying it's going to rain and then it never really does it properly. But already we're into that like last quarter of the year, and it always goes so quick, doesn't it? You go from like, oh, this is hot, isn't it? Oh, I'm a bit sweaty, and like, oh, should we have a barbecue, to like, back to school, Halloween, oh, bonfire night, oh, look at all these festive things that we can do, and like Christmas, and planning for that, and then before you know it, it's a new year, and we start it all over again. But how lucky, eh? But yeah, I hope you found that useful, and I hope you are having a lovely day, and I will see you soon.